She's just declaring that my brother is brave, he can jump. She's sort of declaring the ceremony tomorrow.
After taking a picture of somebody, I would love to show them what I want. Oh, you want a picture here? Okay. People are people. They love looking at themselves, and it's really a lovely way of connecting with people.
The bowls are brought together, lined up, and finally it's time for a young man to symbolically pass into manhood, just as his ancestors have done for thousands of years.
Culture, like a traditional documentarian. What I'm trying to do is find the sense of art. The magic in the detail. I really try to pull out the essence of a culture through the abstract. And right now in front of me, there's this beautiful woman who's got a series of spots around her nose and her cheek. And I'm trying to zoom in as close as I can and just make a really simple abstract shot with the eye and the spots. Nothing more than that. Nothing more complex than that.
When they carve and adorn themselves, it's very individualistic. No two patterns are the same. And that's what art is about, basically, is that self-expression through your own sense of aesthetic. These cultures don't really have museums or art galleries or even living rooms where they can hang art. They, in fact, become their own living, breathing works of art.
This is known as designing your shot. I see a beautiful pattern amongst their feet. Okay. Now I've got a beautiful circle. This is really hard work, but I think it's worth it. I love making artwork out of my sledging. Okay, look at it. These kids are great. It's wonderful to show them a reward. Oh, yeah. Oh, it went dark. When I'm photographing these coral, I'm trying to get them to look straight into my camera sometimes. I'm also shooting candid shots, but many times I want them to look straight into my camera and therefore straight into the viewer of my phone. These ladies are wearing what they call lip discs or laverettes. Historically, the lip disc was placed in the young women so that when slave traders came down through the Horn of Africa and stole women out of these remote villages, they would look grotesque and therefore be passed over. But today, rather than being something that was grotesque to discourage the slave trade, it's a sign of beauty. And the larger the lip discs, the more beautiful the lady. Very nice.
be, in fact, the first photographs this young lady has ever seen of herself. I'm down here on the banks of the river with about 30 Surma warriors that are later on going to perform the donga, which is a stick fight. They are actually competing for the attention of the women. And the most elaborately adorned warrior and the strongest stick fighter will catch the attention of the women. This is beautiful. I'm going to go in for some details of the face. Nice. I've put on the wide angle, and I'm using a very small aperture opening so I can get in, have some foreground. This is a great shot of this warrior decorating the other, and it's interesting how much attention they pay to helping the other one. And I just love getting in and photographing this detail. So, hold the camera steady, take the pictures.